Hello, everyone, and welcome to the class. My name is Audrey, and today we're going to be going over some new vocab words. Okay, so we're going to focus on verbs today. So what we'll do is we'll take a look at a presentation, and as we're going through the presentation, you guys are going to help us to find the words, okay? So we're going through this presentation. As we go through, you'll read the example sentences, and we'll try to figure out the meaning together. Okay, there is a lot of background noise, so just make sure if you have a lot of noise in the background, you just mute your microphone. Flavio, I muted you for now, so don't worry. You can unmute yourself if you would like to talk. It's just that there's a lot of noise, so don't worry. You can unmute yourself when you are ready to speak. Okay, so I encourage everybody to join this class. It can be from beginner to advanced because we'll help each other along the way. Okay, so don't worry. Everybody should feel free to join the class. I see in the chat that there's a lot of new students watching, people who are new to verbling. So I hope that you will enjoy this class as well. And I invite you to join even if you're new, okay? So let's see who we have. Welcome everyone to the class. Ahmed, how are you?
Fine, thanks.
Great, it's nice to see you today.
Thanks.
Okay, we also have Flavio. Welcome, Flavio. I think your microphone is probably still muted, Flavio. So if you would, click on that microphone icon above the verbling chat so you can unmute your microphone. Okay, are you there, Flavio? Okay, we'll come back. So try to unmute your microphone and maybe we can come back so you can participate. Okay, don't worry. Let's see who else we have. We have Gosi or Goksi.
Goksi.
Are you there? Remember, when you come into the class, you're going to have to unmute your microphone. So those of you who come into the class, click on that red microphone icon right above the verbling chat so you can unmute your microphone. Okay? So we'll come back to you. And let's see. Igor, welcome, Igor. How are you?
Hi, I'm doing well. Thank you. How about you?
Very good. It's nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Okay, great. And tell me where you're from, Igor.
I'm from Moldova country.
Moldova.
Do you know such country?
I know the name. I don't know anything about it.
Oh, okay.
Okay, very good, very good. And let's see. We have Mehdi. Welcome. How are you?
Yes, I'm fine, thanks.
Great. It's nice to see you. Can you pronounce your name for me?
Mehdi.
Okay, Mehdi. And where are you from, Mehdi?
I'm from Morocco.
Okay, welcome to the class. And you said you were new. Are you new here?
Yes, I'm new on Verbling.
Okay, well, welcome to Verbling. I hope you can enjoy it, okay?
Thank you.
Okay, we also have Silvio.
Hi, can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you. How are you, Silvio?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay, great. Nice to see you. Where are you from?
I'm from Brazil, Belo Horizonte.
Oh, very good, very good. Nice to see you. And that's in Minas Gerais, right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Nice to have you. Flavio, are you back? Are you there?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, great. Nice to have you. Where are you from?
I'm from Brazil.
Okay, great. And what part in Brazil are you from?
São Paulo.
Okay, very good. Welcome to the class.
Thanks.
Okay, we also have Wonderson. Long time no see, Wonderson.
Yes, it's been a long time.
How are you?
Better now.
Okay, very good, very good. It's nice to have you in class. So I know you're also from Brazil. Tell us where you're from.
Yes, I'm from Brazil. I'm from São Paulo, but right now I'm living close to Silvio. It's really near to Belo Horizonte.
Okay, very good, very good. And what's the city called?
Visconde do Rio Branco. It's a long name.
Yes. I don't think I can pronounce that very well, but very good.
Okay.
Okay, let's see, who else?
Hello, sir.
We have Wiam. Welcome, Wiam.
Hi, my name is Wiam. I'm from Morocco, but now I live in Italy.
Okay, very good. Nice to see you.
Thank you.
And what brought you to Italy?
One part of Italy.
Well, what brought you to Italy? Why did you move to Italy?
28 years ago.
Okay, very good, very good. We also have, let me see.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, Zinho?
It's matter. Sir, can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Okay,
I
very
changed
good.
my microphone. I buy a new microphone.
Great. Well, it's nice to have you in class. Tell us your name and where you're from.
My name is Yu. I'm come from China. I
Okay.
live in Beijing.
Very good. Well, welcome to the class. It's nice to see you again.
Sir, I like your accent.
My
Your
accent.
accent is excellent.
Okay, I'm glad you think so. Hopefully it's easy to understand me.
Oh, it's great. Your accent
very good, very
is
good.
standardable.
Great, great. Well, I hope you're going to enjoy this class. Today we're learning and reviewing some new verbs, okay? Okay, and let's see.
I enjoy your class very well.
Very good, very good. We have Gosi. Are you there? Okay, try and get your microphone working. Try and get your microphone unmuted. That way you can participate. And we also have Ahmed. I forgot to ask where you're from. Where are you from, Ahmed?
I am from Egypt.
Okay, great, great. Nice to have you. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started with the lesson. I know some of you, or most of you, are new to my classes, so these are vocab words, and we're going to look at the example sentences. So I don't have the definition on the PowerPoint, but what I do have is an example sentence. So you can read the example sentence and try and think of what the word means, okay? So we're going to help to define these words together. So the first word we have is to eavesdrop. And let me go ahead and give you a link to this, just in case you would prefer to take a look at it on your own screen. Okay, so there's the link in the verbling chat to the PowerPoint. And we'll start with this one, to eavesdrop. Ahmed, could you read this example sentence for us?
1 minute till the page loading now. PowerPoint.
Okay, no problem. Let's wait a couple seconds.
Okay. To eavesdrop.
Yeah, to eavesdrop. Can you read the example sentence underneath?
Okay. Jenny is always eavesdropping on our conversation.
Okay, very good. Have you seen this one before, Ahmed?
Yes. Yes, like spying. It means spy.
Okay, yeah, it could be to spy. It's similar. How else could you say that? To eavesdrop.
Eavesdrop.
To listen secretly to a conversation.
Right, exactly,
Yes.
exactly. So it's similar to spying. Eavesdropping is listening secretly to a conversation. Okay, so maybe if you're passing by some conversation, you might hide somewhere and listen to what they're saying. That's what it means to eavesdrop. Okay, very good, very good. Any questions on this one, to eavesdrop? So make sure if you have any questions, either about the meaning or the usage, that you go ahead and ask, because when we get to the end of the class, we're going to review them and practice using them.
Okay, I have a question.
Okay?
When we use eavesdrop and spy.
Okay, spy is a more general term. So to spy, you could be looking at something secretly, you could be listening to something, you could be following somebody around. So to spy is to do anything secretly and try and gather information about somebody.
Mm-hmm.
And to eavesdrop is specifically listening to a conversation.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very good question. Any other questions?
No.
No.
Okay, excellent. In the chat, we have the question, eavesdrop is also used for phones as well. Yeah, if you want to, maybe you can pick up the phone and hear two people's conversation. Exactly, you can do that by eavesdropping as well. I wouldn't recommend it, but it's possible. Okay, very good question. So let's go to the next one. The next word is to embellish. Flavio, could you read this one? Are you there, Flavio?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
very good. Would you like to read this one?
Okay.
I can see.
I don't know.
Can I
you
answer?
Can you not see the presentation, Flavio? Are you having problems seeing the presentation, Flavio? Okay, we're going to come back to you. Let's see. Gosi, are you there? Okay, maybe not. We'll go to Igor. Igor, would you like to read this one, to embellish?
To embellish. Use some crystals to embellish the belt on that dress. To make more attractive by the addition of decorative details or features.
Exactly. What a nice definition. Okay, so to embellish, adding decorations, to decorate, you could say. Okay, very good, very good. Any questions about this one? Okay, everybody's okay with this one?
Yes.
Very good. Let's go to the next one. Next we have to endorse, to endorse. And Mehdi, would you read this one for us?
Yes. To endorse. The famous athlete made most of her money by endorsing products.
Okay, so what do you think it could mean, endorse?
Can be approve.
Okay, to approve could be. How else could you say it?
Because he's of course agreed to make most of her money by buying some products.
Right. So what's another synonym you could use to endorse something, to endorse a product?
Sustain, support, promote.
Right, right. To promote.
Yes.
That's an excellent one.
Promote.
So to endorse or to promote or support. Okay. Very good, very good. So you'll see these athletes or famous people endorsing products all the time. Excellent. Any questions here?
Exist another meanings of endorse, of this word? Or only this is the meaning, to sustain?
It's not to sustain so much as it is to support something.
Yes, to support, I mean. Does exist another meanings?
There are different ways that you can use the word endorse, but it always comes with this meaning to support.
Okay.
So, for example, you can endorse a check. Has anybody heard that?
No.
Okay, if you endorse a check, that's what you do when you sign on the back of it. So in order to cash that check, you have to sign your name on the back of it, and that means you're supporting it, or you can now cash that money.
Okay.
Okay, very good. Any other questions?
No.
No.
Okay, let's go to the next one, to engulf. To engulf. And we have, let me see, Silvio, would you like to read this one?
Me?
Yeah, Silvio.
To engulf. Within 10 minutes, the fire completely engulfed the house.
Okay, very good. Remember, when you pronounce that word in the past tense, it's engulf. Engulfed.
Engulf.
So instead of saying engulfed, it's engulfed.
Okay.
Okay, so what do you think it means to engulf, Silvio?
It's the same of shallow.
The same of what?
Shallow. I don't know how to pronounce.
Swallow.
Swallow. Swallow.
Swallow.
Right, so to engulf is the same as to swallow or to completely consume. Perfect. Zen says in the chat to eat up. You could say something like that as well. Very good. Any questions about this one, to engulf?
No.
It's easy.
Okay, everybody else is okay? Flavio, are you there? You're having some background noise, Flavius, so just make sure that if you do have that noise with your microphone, that you keep your microphone on mute, okay? But make sure, if you have questions, you can unmute yourself. Next we have to entice. Wanderson, would you read this one for us?
Yes. To entice.
Come on.
I think you're muted, Wanderson.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
To entice, the wonderful scents of the candle store always entice me to come inside. Maybe it's to make you do something, to persuade.
Right. So to entice, similar to persuade. How else could you say that, to entice? Does anybody have any other synonyms for this one?
Attract by offering pleasure or advantage.
Do you have a dictionary over there, Igor?
No, I know all words in my head.
Well, you just have really great definitions for them.
I think about and I say what is in my mind.
Mm-hmm. Okay, very good, very good. Well, that is perfect. So to attract, you could say to attract. Okay, great. Any questions? Okay, next we have to escort. William, could you read this one?
To escort. The police escorted the man out of the building because he was being disruptive. Um, take out.
Mm-hmm. Okay, to take out. What
Take
else?
out. Take out with wickedly.
With a supervision.
Right, right. Okay, to take out with supervision. How else could you say that? Any other synonyms for this one, to escort?
And to guard.
Protect.
Right, to guide, that could be one. To protect, maybe. Okay. To escort is to accompany somebody, maybe to a place or out of a place. So the police escorted the man. In this case, they are taking him out, but the key is that they are accompanying him. Okay? So it
But
could be... Yeah, go ahead, Igor.
As a noun, what is the meaning of this word as a noun?
An escort is just anybody who accompanies you, like a guide, maybe.
Okay.
More or less. Okay, sometimes this word can be used for people that you go out on a date with. It's a little bit iffy.
How is it?
You can use it for people that you pay to go somewhere with, like on a date with.
How do you say iffy?
Iffy. Iffy is what I said.
Could you write this in chat, this word?
Iffy.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, so an escort, again, anybody who accompanies you somewhere. So it can be used for a police situation if they're accompanying somebody out of a place, or somebody who is just showing you around a place.
Okay.
Okay. Very good. Next we have to evade. And Zinu, could you read this one?
Yes, I can. You shouldn't. You shouldn't avoid paying your taxes, or you will get into big trouble.
Okay, very good. So what does it mean, Zinu, to evade something?
Skip.
Can you say again?
Skip.
Mm-hmm. Okay. To escape something. What else could you say?
Run away.
To avoid.
Run away. To avoid. To avoid. That's a great one. Okay. You shouldn't evade or avoid paying your taxes, or you will get into big trouble. Okay. Perfect. To avoid. Any questions?
No.
Okay, next we have to exaggerate. Ahmed, could you read this one?
Kennedy couldn't tell a story without exaggerating the details.
Okay, very good. So what does it mean to exaggerate?
Make a huge details.
Okay.
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah, to exaggerate. Okay, how else could you say it?
Exaggerate.
Mm-hmm. So what other words could you use to explain this? To exaggerate. I see Bimal in the chat says overtelling something. Overtelling something.
Overtelling.
Mm-hmm.
Or
Right.
telling huge
Right.
details.
So that's a good way to put it. Any other synonyms, ways that you could explain this to exaggerate?
I can't
To
hear
go
you.
overboard.
To go overboard could be if you're telling a story, you're just saying too much, too many ridiculous things.
Or
Okay, very good.
to make something biggest.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay, perfect.
To
And I
overstate.
had,
Yes,
right, to overstate.
overstate.
Okay, Ahmed, that name at the beginning is Cindy. Instead of Kindi, it's Cindy.
Cindy. Okay.
Mm-hmm. And how do you know that it's Cindy and not Kindi? Do you know?
No.
Does anybody know how you know how to pronounce that C?
First letter is C. And
Sorry?
not K. First letter is C and not K.
Right, but sometimes the C can have a K sound.
Yes.
Like in the next word, it says couldn't, so it has the K sound. How do you know that it's Cindy and not
I
Kindi?
after C.
H, not H, letter H after C.
Because the I
Letter
after
H?
C we can spelling it as Cindy, not Kindi.
A vowel
Right.
after Cindy, after the C.
Okay, but they both have vowels after them, Cindy and couldn't. However, they're pronounced differently.
Second letter is I, but not E. Candy.
If the letter is an I or an E, then it sounds like an S. So because the second letter is an I, it's Cindy. And then if you see the letter after the C in couldn't, it's an O. So it's not an I or an E, so it's the hard K sound, couldn't. Okay, so if an I or an E follows the C, you know that it's the S sound, Cindy.
Okay, I understand it.
Okay, very good. Any questions about that? That's just a pronunciation tip.
No questions.
Okay, very good. Let's go to the next one, to exclude. And let's see. Hawani, could you read this one?
Yes. Every time there was a party, Haley was excluded from the invitation list.
Okay, very good. That name is Kyle. Kyle.
Yeah. Kaya.
So, perfect. So what does it mean to exclude, Hawani?
To take out.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you could say to take out or to not include. It's the opposite of to include. Okay. Any questions about that one?
Can we say to eliminate?
Yeah, to eliminate, sometimes you can use that. But the difference between to exclude and to eliminate, let's use this case as an example. So if Kyle was eliminated from the invitation list, it means that he was on the invitation list and they removed him. But if he was excluded, it means he was never on the invitation list.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Very good. Any other questions?
No.
Okay, next we have to I. So we all know what an I is, of course. What does it mean to I something? Igor, could you read this one?
I saw you eyeing that new car. Do you want it? I think to eye is to look closely or with interest.
Mm-hmm. Right, exactly. So it's looking at something, but looking at it very closely, maybe with desire as well. Okay, perfect. Any questions about the verb to eye?
Maybe it means steering. To
Yeah,
stare
it's
on
similar to staring, to stare. But sometimes stare can be a negative thing, so you're staring at something because it's horrible or it looks terrible. In this case, to eye, it's usually used in a positive way. So you're interested in something or you want it.
And this verb is used in formal or in informal conversation?
More used in informal conversation.
Okay.
It's not extremely informal, it's not any kind of slang, but it's more typically used in informal conversations.
Okay.
Okay, very good questions. Any other questions?
No questions.
Okay, I want to ask about the word eavesdrop.
Which word?
Eavesdrop. First word.
Okay, eavesdrop. Let's go back to that one really quickly. To eavesdrop. Who can give us a good definition for this first word, eavesdrop?
It's silent.
Secretly listen to a conversation.
Perfect, perfect. So to eavesdrop would be to secretly listen in on somebody else's conversation.
We speak it as eavesdrop. Is V letter silent or not?
Yeah, we don't typically, sometimes people will pronounce the V, but we don't usually pronounce that V. So it's just eavesdrop, eavesdrop.
Eavesdrop.
Okay, very good.
Okay.
Okay, so let's go to fabricate, fabricate. And Mahmoud, would you read this one for us?
Okay. Here is the factory where we fabricate all of the separate computer parts.
Okay, so what could it mean to fabricate, Mahmoud?
Means allocate.
To make.
Fix.
Mm-hmm. Right, not to fix, but to make something or to manufacture something.
Produce.
Right, it could be to produce something. Usually when you're taking many parts and we're putting them together. So to fabricate or to make, to build. Okay.
Okay.
Very good. Any questions there about this one?
No.
Okay, next we have to falter, to falter. Mehdi, could you read it?
To falter. Her voice faltered in nervousness as she gave the speech to the huge crowd.
Okay, very good. So what do you think it means? Do you know this one, to falter?
Trembled.
To tremble?
Yes.
Right, to tremble. So her voice faltered or trembled. To get weak.
She's nervous.
Mm-hmm. Right, she's nervous, so her voice is trembling.
Yes.
Or getting weak. Okay, perfect. Any questions about this one?
Can you write trample in chat box?
Sure. Okay, to tremble, tremble.
Okay.
So it means kind of to waver or to shake. So her voice was trembling. Okay, very good. Any questions? Any other questions?
No.
Okay, we just have a couple more before we review. To fidget. Wonderson, could you read this one?
Yes. To fidget. Sit down and quite fidgeting. I told you not to drink 4 cups of coffee.
Okay, what do you think this one means, to fidget?
Maybe to stop moving like a bird constantly.
Right, to fidget would be moving around, making small movements, having a lot of energy. Okay. Good. Any questions?
No.
Okay, very good. I noticed, Wonderson, I just wanted to correct this word. It should be quit and quit fidgeting. So the word, when it has an E after it, is quite. So in the chat, this word is quite, and then the word in the sentence is to quit. Okay?
Okay.
Next we have to flaunt. William, could you read this one, to flaunt?
Yes. Penny spent all day at work flaunting her new engagement ring. Demonstrating.
Mm-hmm. Okay, demonstrating. What else? So what kind of attitude does she have if she's flaunting her engagement ring?
Declare.
Sorry, could you say again?
Make declaration. Declare.
Okay, maybe to declare. What else would you say? What else might you say?
Pride.
To wave.
Expose.
Right, so she usually, if you're
Pride.
flaunting something, you're feeling proud of it.
Pride,
You have pride
yes.
about it. Okay, or to show it off, as we see in the chat, to show off something.
Maybe to boast.
Right, to boast, to boast. But specifically this one, you're flaunting something, either an object or maybe that you won something. So you're flaunting something. In this case, she's flaunting her engagement ring. She's boasting about it, bragging about it, or being very proud. Okay. Any other questions or ways that you might define flaunt? Okay, very good.
Sorry.
Was there a question about it?
I don't understand the meaning. No.
Okay, to flaunt. So in this case, let me take this example. Penny spent all day flaunting her new engagement ring. So she just got a new and beautiful engagement ring, and she's very proud of it. So she wants to show it to everybody and brag and boast about her new ring.
Oh,
okay, so she's displaying it to everyone, and she's very proud of it. Okay? Okay, very good. And the last one that we have before we review is to flee. To flee. Xenu, could you read it for us?
The thief tried to enter the home, but was unsuccessful, and fled the sea.
Okay, so what does it mean to flee, Xenu?
Escape or run away.
Escape. Escape, run away.
Run off.
Escape, run away.
Okay, perfect. So to escape or run away from something. Any questions about this one, to flee?
What's in scene?
We can all
fled the sea.
We can also say to leave.
Right, you could say to leave. The scene is, if there was a crime, the scene is the area where it took place.
Okay.
So the scene of the crime is the area where the crime took place.
Escape.
Okay, very good. Any other questions?
Yes, is it similar to chicken out, maybe? Because I think he was afraid or had fear.
Is it similar to which one?
Chicken out.
Could you write it?
In this case. Yeah. Oh my god. chicken out.
Oh, to chicken out. I see.
Yeah, in this case.
Yeah, in this case, yeah. He got scared, so he chickened out. He couldn't enter the house, so he just fled. He ran away. Okay, exactly. But remember, this is just in this case, so it's not always the same. Okay. Any other questions? If not, then we'll go ahead and start reviewing. So remember, our first one was to eavesdrop, Okay, what we're going to do is we're going to practice making example sentences, and your classmates are going to decide if your example was correct or not. Okay? So let's see. Ahmed, could you make an example sentence using to eavesdrop?
Okay. When I talking to my mom, my brother is dropping our conversation.
Okay, very good. What do you think, classmates? Was it good?
Yes.
Okay, was there anything that might have been better?
No.
Okay, after you use this word eavesdropping, you need to put the word on. So you'd say, my mother is always eavesdropping on our conversation.
My brother.
Okay, so don't forget that word on.
On, okay.
Okay, very good. And if you have questions, now is the time to ask them. So we're just reviewing. Okay,
No.
so great. To embellish. And let's go to Azar, welcome to the class. How are you?
Thank you, I'm fine. Thank you.
Great. Have you been watching the class?
Yes, I've been watching for 20 minutes.
Okay, so this next one is to embellish. Could you use this in an example sentence?
Can you show the word to me, please?
Yeah, it's up on the screen, to embellish. Can you see it?
Yes. 1 minute, please.
Do you know what it means, this one, to embellish?
Sorry, I don't see the word. I don't see the eavesdrop.
Oh, does everybody else see embellish?
I don't know the meaning exactly, so
Yes.
I cannot.
Okay, who can tell us, what does it mean to embellish?
If you show me in the sentence, I can catch the meaning.
Sorry, can you say again?
If you show me the word in the sentence, I can catch the meaning.
Yeah, so the word that's on the screen right now, maybe it's not coming up, but the word is to embellish, and it says use some crystals to embellish that bill.
It's the word what decorate or something.
Okay, I'm sorry, there's a lot of background noise. So everybody in the class, make sure to mute your microphone if you're having some noise.
Audrey, the word embellish, yeah, I see use some crystals to embellish. This word is a synonym with decorate, I think.
Yeah, so to embellish or to decorate something.
Decorate.
So how would you make an example sentence to embellish something? Can you think of an example using to embellish?
Can we say to embellish the room? with the how to say, ornaments or
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, so what do you think, class? Was it okay? Did you
What
hear
did he
his
say?
sentence?
it's I can say it in sentences. It's a tradition to embellish their house with the garment during the holidays.
Okay, so what do you think? Was it good?
To embellish what?
To embellish the rooms with the garments during the holidays.
With the ornaments?
Yes, with the ornaments.
Okay, very good. So it's a tradition to embellish
The
the
rooms.
room with the ornaments.
There is noise.
Yes,
Maybe
there is a lot of noise.
yes. Audrey, maybe the ornaments is not the appropriate word for this sentence, but I could not find another one. The synonym
Yeah,
for
that's the right word for, especially for holiday decorations, we use the word ornaments. Okay, so that's a great sentence. We embellish the place with ornaments during the
Thank
holidays.
you. The word is clear to me now.
Okay, very good, very good. So next we have the word to endorse. Hawani, do you know what this one means? Are you there, Hawani? Okay, we'll go to, let's see,
Yes, I'm here.
Igor? Oh, Hawani's here.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. How about this one, to endorse? Do you know this one?
To endorse.
So can you use it in an example sentence?
Uh, I make most of money to endorse my level of English.
Okay, what do you think, class? Is it okay? What do you think? Anybody? Go ahead,
Could you
Igor.
repeat? Because I didn't understand what he said.
I make most of my money to endorse my level in English.
No, you can say by endorsing products. You make your money by endorsing products of companies, something like that.
Yeah, so to endorse would be like, again, to promote or to support something.
Yes, support.
So in that case, you could say if you're making money by endorsing something, it's typically like a product or a service to promote something.
I make my money by endorsing the Nike brand.
Right. You could endorse the Nike brand.
Like Michael Jordan.
Exactly. I'm sure he makes a lot of money endorsing Nike. Okay, very good. So to endorse, to support, or to promote. Did you catch that, Hawani? Does it make sense? Okay, great. So Igor, would you give us a sentence with to engulf?
Questions poured upon him and engulfed him.
What did?
Engulfed him. Engulfed him.
Okay. Yeah. So what do you think, class? Is it good?
Yes, of course. How can be incorrect is correct, so 100%.
Do you agree with Igor?
I can
He's
write
very confident.
in chat, to be maybe my pronunciation is not good and they do not understand.
Okay, go ahead and write it if you want. Okay, questions poured upon him and engulfed him. What do you think? Is it okay? Anybody have comments about that example or questions?
Say someone okay.
It's okay. Good, very good.
Thank you.
Okay. Very good, okay? So he was engulfed maybe by questions. They just wanted to ask him too many questions. Okay. Adel says you don't understand to engulf is to completely consume or to swallow. So in this case, Igor's using this word figuratively to surround or to consume.
Can I say a sentence for this word?
Sure, go ahead.
During the rainy seasons, the water completely engulfed the riverside.
Mm-hmm. Perfect. The water completely engulfs the riverside. Okay, perfect. Any other questions or maybe examples you'd want to check? Okay, next we have to entice. And Mehdi, could you give us an example?
It's like to attract.
Right, it's like to attract.
Okay, so I don't have an example.
You can do it, I'm sure.
Yeah. Someone attract me to come in in a place or something like that.
Okay, yeah, but instead of attract, which one should you use?
Sorry, what's the question?
So you said someone attracts you, you can say someone entices you, right?
Yes.
Okay, so someone enticed you to go to a place. So it could be maybe the movies or something, right?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So someone is enticing you. Okay. Wonderson, could you give us a sentence with to escort?
Sure. Hello, welcome to our company. I will escort you around and show you the main departments.
Okay, perfect. Okay, and I wanted to mention that the pronunciation of this one, the verb to escort, and the noun and escort is a little bit different. Did you catch the difference?
No.
To escort is the verb. So the stress is on the second syllable, to escort. And the noun is an escort. So the stress is on the E.
Okay.
Okay, so it's just a little bit different. Okay. Next we have to evade. Liam, could you give us an example with to evade?
Okay, I'll try to evade. I evade my lesson, mm, my homework.
Okay, very good. You evade your homework. Okay, to avoid. Okay, great. Next is to exaggerate. Xeniu, could you give us an example? Are you there, Xeniu?
I'm here. I exaggerate the truth. I exaggerate the truth.
Okay, very good. That word is, focus on the pronunciation, exaggerate. Exaggerate.
Exaggerate.
Good. So you'd say, I exaggerated the truth.
Exaggerate the truth.
Okay, very good, very good. Next, we have to exclude. Okay, we have a new student on the end. Could you tell me your name? Because I can't read it. Are you there? They're on the far right. The last student on the right.
His name is Zheka.
It's Jeka?
Yes, Zheka.
Are you there, Jeka?
Yes,
Okay, welcome to the class. How are you?
I'm fine, thanks.
Okay, very good. So this word is exclude. We're just reviewing the words that we went over. So could you give us an example sentence using to exclude? Do you understand what this one means? To
Yes,
exclude?
I exclude all fat in my diet.
Okay, very good, very good. You exclude all fat in your diet. Okay, perfect.
I'm a sportsman.
Ah, so it's true.
Thanks.
Very good. What sport do you play?
Fitness, swimming.
Okay, great. So let's go next to I. Ahmed, could you give us an example?
Okay. When me and my friends going to a clothes shop, I saw my friends eyeing the new brands.
Okay, perfect, perfect. You saw them eyeing the new pants. Or just looking at them with desire. Okay, very good. Next we have to fabricate. And let me see. Azar, could you give us an example with to fabricate? Are you there, Azar?
Yes, I'm here. I can say the sentence like China is for fabricating new products.
Sorry, can you say one more time? There's a lot of noise, so just make sure if you have some noise that you mute yourself. So go ahead, Azar, say again.
I say it is
Okay, I think I had some connection problem. I didn't catch it. Did anybody else catch that one?
No.
Okay, one more time, Azar. I'm sorry.
All Apple products are fabricated in China.
Okay, yeah, that would be a good one. Okay. Okay, to fabricate. They're built or made in China. Okay, excellent. And let's do one more. To falter. Hawani, could you give us an example with this one, to falter? Are you there, Hawani? Oh, there you are.
I am here, I'm here. I have a problem with my girlfriend. I speak with her with faltered voice.
Okay, very good. So it was a little bit difficult just because the microphone is so quiet to hear you, but I think you said that she had a faltered voice at the end.
Sorry?
Could you repeat your example sentence?
Okay. I have a problem with my girlfriend. I speak with her with faltered voice.
Okay, very good. So you could say that you have a problem with your girlfriend, so you speak with a faltered voice, or your voice falters when you're with her. Okay, very good, very good. So to falter is to tremble or to waver. Okay, excellent. So we are going to stop there. If you would like to review the rest of the words, you can
Sorry,
just continue reviewing. Yeah?
Just to fidget. It's not clear for me.
Okay, to fidget is to move around, maybe with a lot of energy. So if you look in that example, the person drank a lot of coffee, so now they're fidgeting. They have too much energy and they just have to keep moving.
Okay.
He moves a lot.
Sorry?
He moves a lot.
Right, exactly. Okay, very good, very good. So thank you all for participating in the class. I hope that this has helped you learn more of these verbs and practice using them.
Thank you.
Yes, I hope to see you in the future, everyone. Take care and have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.